Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're in for a special treat. The band has just assured me you guys will be all personally greeted for tonight's appearance. From Netherland, Colorado, the fellows, they call themselves the Great American Taxi.
Damn, we look good.
Thank you. We are the Great American Tracksuit. Brought to you by the good folks at Kellogg. Best to you each morning.
And Esercito.
Bueno! Oi! Yeah, boy! Yeah, gonna play that rock and roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, drive! I said drive! My baby drove up in a brand new Cadillac. My baby drove up in a brand new Cadillac. She said, bounce to your daddy. She ain't ever coming back. Baby, baby, I want you here, my please. Baby, baby, I'm down here on my knees. Said, bounce to your Jakey. Well, my baby drove up in a brand new Cadillac. My baby drove up in a brand new Cadillac. She said, bollocks to you, daddy. She ain't never coming back. But she ain't never coming back. She ain't never coming back. Well, she ain't never coming back.
Hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on the morning train. My sins have overtaken me. I got drunk and I've been in jail. I got drunk and I've been in jail. I got drunk and I've been in jail. And nobody put to my bill. My sins have overtaken me. Hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I gotta leave on the morning train. My sins have overtaken me. driving down in that fashion jail. Had have glasses for my head, all the way my clothes had bled. I said, they've overtaken me. Hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on the morning train. I said, they've overtaken me. Every time it rains, I run to my window. All I do is just wring my hands and moan. I drink a fifth of that Thunderbird, try to write a sad song like, tell me why you been gone so long. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? What's got to let my door all Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby. Singing roar down in Reno with a big old guy from San Antonio. And tell me I'm at mortified for you, but what do they know? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I must scratch at my door, oh Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Go get stoned with the past paint pictures in my head. I drink a bit of that Thunderbird, try to write a sad song. I tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I'm up scratching at my door, oh Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so? Hey, that thing. why you gone so long? Well, 1 in the morning and it looked like rain, and around the curve come a passenger train. Out on the lines at old Bill Jones, he's a good old hobo trying to get home, trying to get home. Just trying to get home.
Just trying to get home.
It's a good old hobo trying to get home. Well, way down Georgia on the train, the road is getting muddy and my feet are getting damp. Well, I gotta catch a spring down and leave this town. Don't allow track jackets hanging around, hanging around.
Just hanging around.
Just hanging around.
Just hanging around.
Well, we got a track jacket can't hang it around. Oh! Before he drives and 2 more drinks that I'd like to try. And I did say, what can it be? Said a glass of water and a cup of tea. Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
And a cup of tea.
And a cup of tea.
With a glass of water and a cup of tea. The conductor said I'd have to pay. Got no money cause I bought my shoes. Got to go west, I got the Milwaukee Blues. Milwaukee Blues.
Milwaukee Blues.
Got the Milwaukee Blues.
Got the Milwaukee Blues.
Well, I gotta go west, I got the Milwaukee Blues. Milwaukee Blues.
Got the Milwaukee Blues.
Got the Milwaukee Blues.
Milwaukee Blues.
Well, I gotta go west, I got the Milwaukee Blues. All right. Just wicked as he could be. Never went to church or Sunday school. Oh, but he was socialized, having a good time all his life. Well, he woke up the congregation when he said, well, I'm gonna live it high till I die. This life I'm living ain't been so very high. Well, sticks and stones gonna bring out my bones. Only gonna talk about me when I'm gone. Gonna live in high woods till I die. Thank you.
These suits are hot. Yeah. They're from Italy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This one features a chicken on the inside. nice chicken. Welcome. Here's the chicken. Thank you. Y'all are probably wondering if it's extra for the suits, man, but we're gonna have costume changes all night long. It's the new way we roll. I think we have one auxiliary suit in the back if anybody wants it. Just to wear tonight, you know. All right, I heard a couple. Yeah, great. Well, I feel like we should do the races on or something like that, you know. Let's do that. You do that? Yeah. All right, excellent. All right. All race songs all night long.
Well, I feel tears welling up in me deep inside, like my heart's got a big break. And the stab of loneliness is sharp and painful. I may never shake. You might think that I'm taking it hard since you wrote me off with a call. But don't you wager I might hide in sorrow when I might break right down and fall. And the race is on, and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another's sake. And the race is on, and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Love, never once suspecting what the final results would be. Now I live in fear of waking up each morning and finding that you're gone from me. There's an aching pain in my heart for the name of the one I hated to face. Somebody else came out to win her, and I came out in second place. And the race is on, and here comes pride at the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another's sake. And the race is on, and it looks like heartache, the winner loses all.
Jimmy Stockhart Lewin on the guitar. His life is one big automobile. 16 days under the hood. Sometimes it's hard to believe it's real. The 16 days under the hood. I got water in my oil and a London blue. The burn bells, the paper lock, the four brake shoes. I got the front battery buzz, the Van Bell blues. The 16 days under the hood. I'm awful hungry, I wish I had some beans. 16 days under the hood. Just spent my last dollar on Valvoline. 16 days under the hood. Well, lucky I saved a buck to get something to eat. Too bad I spent it later on wheelbarrow grease. I caught this tow and get my car off the street. 16 days under the hood. I had some beans, 16 days under the hood. But I just spent my last dollar on Valvoline, 16 days under the hood. I water in my oil and the London blue. Burn valves, paper lock, the worn brake shoes. Got them dead battery busted Van Bell blues, 16 days under the hood. Free, 16 days under the hood. Annie Granatelli's on the radio for STP, 16 days under the hood. I've been up here with my feet in the rain, and all in my hair. I just skinned my knuckles and I'm in great pain. 16 days under the hood. Automobile, 16 days under the hood. Sometimes us UPS guys can't believe it's real. 16 days under the hood. I lay down here with my feet in the air. Got grease and oil all in my hair. I'm full cold and I'm starting to swear. 16 days under the hood. Well, 16 days under the hood. Well, 16 days under the hood. Greatest racer of all time. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are the Great American Hot Rod Taxi, playing Beach Boys music for you all night long.
The trains are running towards each other, shotguns pointed at my head. Tornado clouds are forming over the crossroads, H-bombs falling towards my bed. I'm still here, I'm still here. possession man's on his way. Landlady's give me a notice. Get pitched out with the trashes any day. I'm still here. I'm still here. How about that? I might have lost my lunchbox. I'm still here. They're working on my hat, but I don't care. I haven't had a meal since the fire went out. And all you do is stand around and stare. I'm still here. I'm still here. How about that?
Hey, how about that fucker?
I might not hear you laughing. I'm still here. We might not hear you laughing. We're still here. John Hartford still here.
El Escrito 88 on the keyboards. All right. Yes, sir.
Bow wow wow. Oh wow. Probably the most.
How about them Cubs today, Chubb?
Oh, that was.
Ooh, hiss.
What's up with that football game, Vince?
I don't know, man. Was West Virginia winning that football game yet?
Tied up.
Boy, you know, I feel like I could just run right out there.
Go for it. We can play.
Things are fast. Let's play something really fast. Fast song? All right, here's the fast song we know, folks. Ready?
Ready.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta get ready for this. This really is the fastest song I know.
Don't hurt yourself, man. Wow.
You like that?
You should see it from back here.
You ready? They're winning.
Ready,
If
here
this
we go.
don't pull WVU through, I don't know what will.
Shouldn't that be the shortest song?
Not the fast.
It's fast.
That was actually
Fast.
That was 3 verses and 3 choruses.
Let's do the dance mix. The what? The dance mix. Ready? Really long dance mix. Left my home in the Southland about years ago.
I ran away for the first time when I was 11 years old.
Freeborn Man,
highway, every road, back road, every mile of railroad track. Song.
Chris does.
You might not like 11:11, but you like the way I'm going. Freeborn man, my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Where's that compounded bridge?
Take it to the bridge. That you get a little rhythm going. They tape laying down. When they hit, they coughing out. Rhymes down. I say, Jake, what? Hey, Jake, hey, what you say? What you say? What you say? I said, hey, Jake, hey, Jake, what you say? What you say? What you say? Hey, well, my name's Jake. I'm no fake. I'll bake a fucking cake with a rake. And snort an 8-ball up my nose. Woo! Jake! What you say? What you say? What you say? Oh, hey, hey. Oh, what's it? Jake! J to the A to the K to the E. What you say? What you say? What you say? Let's party. I'm gonna get my Jake on. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get my Jake on. My Jake taking it on. I gotta get your Jake on. Better than it's true. You gotta get your Jake on and get some bass too.
get stoned, I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track.
Well, we
Jimmy,
haven't
Hot Rod Lewin.
done that in a while. That was good.
Are we having any fun yet? What you feeling there? Give it up for Blind Lemon Pledge on the piano. I knew you would. You feeling it? You feeling it? I'm feeling it. Yeah. All right then. Here it goes. Ready? Ready?
Just be you, man.
Let it all hang out, man.
Yeah. Just play what comes out naturally. Starting right now.
No. Now.
Oh.
Except for. Well, about 2 miles from the backdale yard, reverse curving down. Up outside the town depot, Sullivan's shack was found. Up on the higher ground. Well, you see him every day, walking down the track. Looking back across the back and his long hair rolled behind, speaking his word mind. Well, it's a long way from the delta to the north toward the hill. Turn that for ginseng, gonna pay my traveling bill. I'm too old to ride the rails, thumb the road low. Well, I guess I'll never make it back to home. My muddy water Mississippi Delta home. Well, the winter's here to get so cold, damn, it makes me ill. Can't take roots on the mountainside and the water's froze up still. We got to stay at the foot of the hill. But next year when the big fall comes, companies will pay high, making enough money to pay my bills and bid this jacket goodbye, and then he'd stay with the side. It's a long way from the delta to the north toward the hills. So that old ginseng, I'm gonna pay my traveling bill. I'm too old to ride the rails, stomp the road low. Well, I guess I'll never make it back to home. My muddy water Mississippi Delta home. All right. It's a long way from the delta to the north toward the hills. So that old ginseng, you're gonna pay my traveling bill. I'm too old to ride the rails, stomp the road low. Well, I guess I'll never make it back to home. Oh, my muddy water Mississippi Delta home. My muddy water Mississippi Delta home. My muddy water Mississippi you. Thank you, sir. I'm Earl Snake. Yes. Not to be confused with Norman Blake. What do you say there, Blind Lemon Pledge? We'd like to introduce everybody in the band, folks. Back here on drums, Mr. Bizarro.
Thank you, Vince.
And then El Escrito Grande on the bass. The UPS guy on the guitar.
Just sign right here.
What's that last name? How do you spell that?
And of course, El Chabero on the keyboards and this non-accordion stuff over here. Yes, sir. much Molly and I had enough. Too much Molly and I'm all cinched up. Too much Molly and I had enough. Cinched up, baby, now I'm all cinched up. Went out to Vegas for a panic show. Did a little Molly, but you know I go. Got hair out of Vegas wearing these tights. I never did make it on the sleep at night now. Too much Molly and I had enough. Too much Molly and I'm all cinched up. Too much Molly and I had enough. Cinched up, baby, now I'm all cinched up. Myself a big suite, have a head full of Molly from my hair to my feet out here. The party started raging as the sun moved around. Put another all-nighter out of Vegas town. Now, too much Molly and I had enough. Too much Molly and I'm all cinched up. Too much Molly and I had enough. Cinched up, baby, now I'm all cinched up. Wayne Newton show. Too much Molly and I had enough. Too much Molly and I'm all cinched up. Too much Molly and I had enough. Cinched up, baby, now I'm all cinched up. Well, I'm a cinched up, baby, now I'm all cinched up. Well, I'm cinched. That's for anybody in the house that might be flying to Vegas between 5:30 and 6 in the morning. Thank you. Thank you and welcome to Las Vegas. This is the all request portion of the program. Do I hear any requests out there? Can't say we know the Rainbow Stew. But hey, we have another request. The young lady over here has requested. First part in Dubya is duh. Born with a silver foot in his mouth. Turned to the language that's trying to sing out. The first part of Dubya is duh. He's born in Connecticut, the Texas John. Lost out with daddy's fortune and all. So they to buy him a baseball team and decided that they'd make him king. But the first part in Dubya is duh. Born with a silver foot in his mouth. Turn to the language just trying to say hi. First part of Dubya is duh. blood. Yeah, but the first part in Dubya is da. Born with the silver foot in his mouth. Turn to the language that's trying to say how. First part in Dubya is da. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he's shooting at some food, and up to the ground come a kite, but it's true.
Oil that is.
Well, the first thing you know, Jed's a Rastaman. The kinfolk said, move to Humboldt County, man. They said to California, the place they ought to be. So they loaded up the truck up with a burlap bag of seed. Now there's a buffalo soldier, a straight like Rasta. A buffalo soldier, out in California, taking from Kentucky, taking out of Tennessee. He's just a buffalo soldier, a dreadlock Rasta. I said, oh yo yo, oh yo yo, oh yo yo, yo 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 yo, oh yo yo, oh yo yo yo, oh yo 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 yo. But the Dubya is down. I'm born with the silver foot in his mouth. Church is the language, it's time to say, huh? First part of Dubya is down. We have the first part of Dubya is down. I'm born with the silver foot in his mouth. Church is the language, it's time to say, huh? First part of Dubya is down. We have the first part of Dubya is down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank y'all. We are Dutch Boy painting the drips. Coming up next on the band contest, Water Mountain and the Frozen Convulsion Boys. With their hit. You remember that hit? What was that, Jim? That big hit of the Water Mountain and the Frozen Convulsion Boys?
Ice 9.
Ice 9, that's right. What a great hit. I think it was the 17th week of the 17th year.
Do you know that one by ZZ Top, Cheap Sunglasses?
No. No, but
No? I don't. Okay.
I do know this one.
That's good.
So far. Gonna ride me a riverboat one of these days. Take this guitar and float one of these days. I ride a river down to New Orleans with a few good friends of my Kokomo Queen. I'll tell the stories about the days we'd see one of these days. I'll find a farm of my own one of these days. A little place to call home one of these days. Chickens and goats, a river to flow, singing songs at my sweet baby road. I'm never gonna hit it wrong, no. One of these days, one of these days, we're gonna take the time, ride that river, listen to my mind. Roll, roll, roll like a fishing line. When I take my time one of these days.
one of these days. Gonna ride me a riverboat one of these days. Let this guitar and float one of these days. Ride the river down to New Orleans with a few good friends of my Kokomo grave. And then we'll talk about the days we'll see one of these days. Yeah, I'll ride that river now like I always do. One of these days, yeah, I'll ride that river down to New Orleans. One of these days, yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you say, guys? It's time for a costume change after the next song, or what do
Yeah,
you think?
sure, man.
At least a cocktail.
Okay. Maybe tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little costume change and go get ourselves some drinks. I mean, we got so involved in the costuming, we forgot to get drinks. So we're gonna just be a second, and that Great American Taxi Band will be right up. Thank you for coming out for this portion of the Dutch Boy Painting the Drip show. Fred X and the Everclear Band.
Ejercito.
Yes, sir. See the girl with the check tagging on. She's gonna boogie all night long. Hey, hey. Baby, what I say.
Are you cracking yourself up?
That was truly in the Sea of Keys.
Can you go like this, Chad? Yeah, do that. Thanks.
I said, baby, what's going on? I see you got your track taking on it. Hey.
baby, what I say.
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 Baby, what I say. Thank you. Thank you for the track deck and action figures of Great American Taxi.
Great American Taxi will be right up, folks. Thanks.
That concludes the first part of our portion of the program this evening. Let's hear it again for the Great American Traxies. Stick around, folks. We got a raffle going on a little bit later, and another great second set. Thanks a lot.